Skywalker in Return of the Jedi became a Jedi Knight after he built his green lightsaber and would rescue Han Solo, his beloved friend. And him and his friends would team up after defeating Jabba the Hutt on his sail bridge in the Sarlacc pit, till later Luke would witness and have his final goodbye to Master Yoda, and realizing that Leia is his sister, and he would soon come to reveal this to her as he went to the planet Endor, and after that he would surrender himself to Darth Vader, his father, and the two would have a talk about what they're going to face. And eventually they got to meet up with the Emperor, and there was a final duel between father versus son. Luke gave in to his anger as Vader taunted him, but Luke won, and then he tried to stand up against the Emperor, but he wasn't powerful enough until Vader sacrificed himself and saved Luke's life. Then Luke celebrated the destruction of the second Death Star after burning Vader's costume. And so with that said, that is the story of Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi. During the early stages of the Clone Wars, in the Battle of Hypori, an entire command shuttle got shot down and landed on Hypori, causing it to be attacked by a bunch of super battle droids. All the Jedi there were exhausted and injured there, until a droid general told all his troops to halt, as he killed a Jedi named Barrick. And then, as the Jedi were afraid of what was to come, a large cyborg came out of nowhere and swiftly killed the other Jedi and then injured the rest in an intense duel of non-stop lightsabers spinning. Ki-Adi-Mundi was the last one standing in this duel until Grievous was attacked by ARC troopers who saved the day. He got away and survived, of course, to later be trained by his master Count Dooku to later lead the attack on the Battle of Coruscant. He would fight Shaak-Ti to protect the Chancellor from being captured, until he swiftly killed two other Jedi, and then he got his lungs crushed to death by Mace Windu, as his attempt was to save Palpatine. And that was the rest of the story of General Grievous in the 2003 Clone Wars TV show. Now let's get started with this versus. Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi had a lot of lightsaber abilities, from able to slash at Darth Vader aggressively through light and dark side of the Force. With that said, he can probably take a few shots at Grievous, but he probably wouldn't be strong-willed enough. Yes, Darth Vader is one of the most powerful Sith Lords, but Luke was known for being the most powerful Jedi as the years went on after Return of the Jedi, but this is about Return of the Jedi. So, with that said, he also was able to fight on Jabba's, bridge thing, and yeah, he got a few swings, but he did get shot in the hand. Wasn't perfect, but alright. That's most of Luke's lightsaber combat, and then he was able to take down a scout trooper with his lightsaber. So yeah, General Grievous was highly advanced in lightsaber skills. He can swiftly fight with Dooku. He moves his lightsabers just spinning around everywhere where it's uncontrollable, where you can't even keep up with what he's doing. He was able to take down a bunch of Jedi Masters at ease, and able to just throw them in the sky and smash them on the rubble. So I think Grievous wins at lightsaber combat. For Force abilities, Luke is just like any other Jedi with Force abilities, because he has improved much more than his days in Empire and New Hope, where he didn't even learn the Force in New Hope, but had a little bit of strength in Empire. But in Return of the Jedi, he's able to Force choke two Gamorrean guards, and able to just float 3PO at the Ewok village. But Grievous, since he's a cyborg and not a Force being, he doesn't have any Force abilities. But he has his strength from his claws and stuff, and his full-on armor. Maybe Luke could take him out with his Force abilities at the dark side, but I don't think it'd be strong enough against Grievous. So with that said, let's come to the conclusions. I honestly think Grievous would win with more uncontrollable abilities. He could probably overwhelm Luke, but Luke could take a few strikes at Grievous. But other than that, I think Grievous should be the winner of this versus. Sorry I haven't done these in a while. They're really fun to make. Maybe I'll do more, but thanks for watching. May the Force be with you always.